Hey, this is Sean from HUFR FEST, and I'm super happy and honored to have Denver legends, Messiahvore, one of the very best rock bands in Denver, Colorado. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you being here.
Hey, we're happy to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Right on. Well, cool. Well, you guys have a lot of exciting things coming up. I mean, I'm particularly excited about one event, but you guys have a huge show coming up with Crowbar and Eyehategod, right?
Yes.
On
Yeah,
the
you guys
7th.
want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. We're opening. The doors are at 6 o'clock. We play at 6:30, so get there early if you're going. We've gotten a lot of support on this through friends and whatnot, people grabbing tickets from us, so that was rad. We played with both bands before, but never at the same time, so that's going to be awesome. And it's sold out.
It's sold out.
Man, it's sold out. That's huge for Denver. That's got to be really exciting. And then I don't know, a couple
You're
weeks
pumping us
later, you
up.
got a show that I love going to your shows because there's always a lot of people there, and people are excited to see your band. And I mean, you guys have a lot of energy on stage, and it's fun to watch you. But after the Eyehategod and Crowbar show, I'm particularly interested in your next show. You're playing at HUFR FEST. Yeah, thanks. Right on. Cool. You guys are playing on
Get a close-up.
Sunday. Right on. You guys are playing on Sunday. You're playing with another local band, Electric Condor, and then we have Black Sunrise and Black Moon Cult, and then Shadow of Jupiter. So
Seriously.
man, it's gonna be a great day of rock and roll. How do you guys feel about playing during the day?
Well, we'll get plenty of rest. But yeah, no problem. It's just a little strange for us. It's not completely foreign. We've done it before.
I like day shows on Sundays.
Yeah, day shows on Sundays are great.
Thought it was like, I thought about it, and it's like, it seems like a good idea, like a good chance to have a Bloody Mary and, an early lunch and watch some rock and roll. And I imagine people will be a little tired from the first 2 nights, but, like,
I was just going to say that.
but man, what do you guys, have you guys recorded new stuff? I believe you have, right?
Yeah, we put out a new double EP, which I have right here, but we haven't recorded anything since this, but this is brand new. We brought it in.
I love that. I love it.
So you can get that at Chain Reaction or Black and Red here in town.
Right on. You can get it on Bandcamp if you're from out of town as well.
Absolutely.
Or you can get it at the show, HUFR FEST.
There you go.
That's probably where you should get it, right? So hey, I love that album, and it's like 2 EPs, right? It's an EP on each side.
Yeah,
And
it's
so-
re-recorded material and brand new material.
So it was so badass. So when I got it, I sent it off to my friend Jason Doom up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he absolutely fucking loved it too. And so you guys are going to go up to Grand Rapids and play that show too, right?
Oh, we're so excited. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Jason hooked us up.
It's-
And actually, I was going to say, we're trying to get a show going on the way out there with Shadow of Jupiter.
Excellent.
Did you catch that? Yeah.
So let me tell you guys. So one of my thoughts on doing this show in Denver was, we're kind of in a hole, like there's no major city anywhere around us. And so I wanted to like showcase all my favorite Denver bands, but then I wanted to bring in some of the bands I really liked from the region. The Buzzard Fights and the Shadow of Jupiters and Blue Heron and those type of bands. And I hope it gives you guys like an opportunity to do some networking.
Give them a chance to answer.
Absolutely. I mean, meeting any other bands that we haven't played with before and having the opportunity to play with them elsewhere is always beneficial. That's great. It's a big scene and it's getting bigger all the time.
Yeah, and it's already helped, actually, Sean. So the networking is happening.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is there
Definitely.
some desire to just go out there and just really impress the other bands, or do you guys feel just confident like, hey man, we kick ass every time we go out there?
I think the way to answer that is we do it for ourselves, and we think we're pretty okay. And
You are.
we enjoy getting up there and rocking the fuck out and getting some heads bobbing and shit. If we see that, that's satisfactory. As far as impressing other bands and shit, I could give a fuck. I don't really care.
Right on. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody in our scene really seems to give a shit about that.
Yeah, I think that's because they're mature musicians and, we're all doing the same thing.
We're all friends.
Yeah, we're all friends. And if you're playing these shows that we play, it's usually networked through one another. So we're all peers. And I think we have a good camaraderie going with all the local bands that are in our scene, really. I mean, we're not, talking shit about anybody or anything like that. And hopefully not vice versa. We're supportive.
Do you feel like there's a push towards Colorado Springs or Fort Collins because of the closeness that the Denver scene has? Do you think other cities are feeling that?
What do you guys think? Fort Collins and Colorado Springs has a cool scene developing, and they've always had their own thing going on. And we've been able to cross-pollinate. So they come up here, we go down there, or we go up to Fort Collins and they come down. So there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the overlap's good too, even with location and even stylistically, even with punk bands or metal bands, like this whole, as you blend over and overlap a little bit, you're just making all the scenes and all the locations even bigger. So it's good to have that overlap.
Yeah, definitely. And
So
we do. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so post-COVID, there was we really lost a lot of live, show activity and stuff. Have you guys found that social media has filled in a little bit of that gap where you couldn't get out and do live shows? And do you think that maybe there's some carryover from that, that's bringing people together now that they can get out and do more live things?
Well, definitely there was a lull for sure.
Yeah.
And we managed to do some shows.
We did play during COVID. Yeah.
They were limited attendance kind of deals, but we were able to do some of that. Yeah. We even did one at the Oriental.
We had a cap of 200.
Yeah. And then we did our own show that we put together off of 93, which was a punk show. So we managed to make it happen. That one was outdoor.
I did go to the Oriental show. I was at that one. So yeah, it was cool.
Right on. Yeah. So we managed to, fill the gaps the best we could. I think now it's just back to normal, in my opinion. People are stoked to get out and go to see metal and punk. And I was just at the Subhumans. It was sold out and it was awesome. Young and old people alike all together rocking the fuck out. So
I do think social media became more important during that time.
That's true.
And it increased visibility of a lot of bands, including ours, really, because we were able to do videos and put out videos. And I do think it helps.
Yeah.
You guys do a really good job with that. Your videos are creative and fun. Who takes charge on all that? I like to watch them. Yeah.
I guess that's me.
Art's the boss.
I'm the creative force.
You got
No, everybody kicks in and helps. That's for sure.
One of the cool things about the Denver scene is you have a band like Cobranoid out there who really does a crazy job with the videos, and then you guys do the same thing. When you get together, do you guys is there a little friendly rivalry about those promotions that you guys do?
I would say not rivalry. We get together. We've done them together before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've done stuff together.
Yeah. We got Cobranoid right here on the wall. We support, they support, and we kind of cross advertise sometimes. So I was thinking about how we could make a funny HUFR video where we're all getting high on fucking gas fumes earlier.
Oh my God, I'm still laughing.
Are like, no, wait, Art, we're not up and gas.
We do not have gasoline, just so we're all clear, okay?
Well, just once.
We don't.
But yeah, man, one of the things I love about going to shows in Denver, and I've gone to shows for years, but I never really talked to anybody until the last couple of years, and just kind of stood in the back and watched, and then and then I started doing this interview thing, and then I started coming out to shows in Denver, and the first thing I noticed was how cool everybody was on the Denver scene, and really really embracing to not only what I was doing, but to what other bands were doing. And I love that people are going to get to come from out of town and from other scenes and see what we have here. And I know you guys are a big part of that. It must make you feel pretty proud to be part of such a cool scene.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and we've all been playing music in Denver for a long time, even before this scene was really developed. So it is cool to be part of it now, especially as, being a little bit more mature than some of the other bands that are out right now. So
Call us old.
I think she's calling us old, but I don't know.
It's just cool to still be able to, to be in a scene and be viable and be able to play as much as we do. That's awesome.
None of us are getting
So-
younger. Did you guys think you'd still be doing this now?
That's a good question, because when I was 30, I probably thought I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But when I was 40, I was like, why would I stop now? So
What else is there to do?
yeah, I don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
I could watch TV all day, or I can rock and roll. Rock and roll keeps you young. Can't let the old man in.
Don't let the old man in.
Hell yeah, I totally agree. I say that all the time. Jason and I talk all the time, and we're like both. I'm closing in on 60 fast, and he's in his mid 50s. It's like, what do you want to die in front of the TV? It's like, let's do fun shit. And so I'm glad you guys do that too, man, because it gives me something to do. Your music is like the music of the scene is like a huge part of my life, and it's cathartic, it's healing, it's just plain fun. Like all my friends are involved in this in one way or the other. So, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate what you guys do. So thank you.
Thank you. And likewise, I mean, we're really stoked with what you and Jason are doing. And you guys are kind of bridging the gap between scenes. And, if you guys could develop something down south or in Texas or Kansas, like we'd happily go play in trade shows with those bands.
Heck
And
yeah.
we do that anywhere. Anything you guys have facilitated, we really appreciate. So.
Well, man, I figure if we all work together, we can just, make it a little bigger and a little better and a little more fun. And once again, I just want to thank you guys for playing HUFR FEST. It
Yeah.
means the world to me. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thank you
us.
so much for inviting
We're
us.
in great company.
It's gonna be a super fun weekend.
Yeah, we're just stoked to be playing the show at the Oriental on the 7th. We don't take that stuff for granted. We're very thankful. Now we got that hookup from Amanda and Pete over at Anchors Away. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to do our best to put on a great opening show and shred that shit.
There's no doubt you
I
will.
would just say thanks to everyone that supports us and
Yeah.
all the other bands and everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
This has been great.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks you guys. Thanks for making the time to do this. I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks. And if you're in Denver, you should see these guys in a couple of days. Crowbar and Eyehategod. You guys, I hope you just rock everybody's face off. And I'll see you really soon.
Right on, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.